because you were the lone woman on this show with a lot of bravado, with a lot of edge, disruptive, and that's why millions of people love the show. It seemed to me that people were always riding you.
Yeah, and I was the only woman who worked there too. I mean, when it came to producers, camera people, and it wasn't an easy room for me to be in.
I didn't know that.
So I feel like I did need more like backup, because even things that I felt as a woman, it is, if somebody can't understand your point of view because they're not coming from where you come from. And so that was hard for me too, to be the only woman there with nobody to be like, check somebody, you shouldn't have said that like that. It's just me. And there were times I did do that behind the scenes because we should be able to do that. That's part of what it is. I'm not always going to agree. But it's hard when nobody's like, you know what, she's right. Or let's all have a conversation about this. It's just kind of like you say what you say and then.
So DJ Envy, he responded to Angela Yee saying she didn't have no safe space because it was all women on Breakfast Club. She felt like she was by herself. He said, Cap, that's just not true. There are plenty of women that work behind the scenes on the Breakfast Club. Yeah, like when she said that she was the only woman in the whole place, I was like that didn't make sense because I know plenty of times behind the scenes I seen like a girl intern or like a girl just in the background. I'm just assuming that she worked for them. And DJ Envy just said it was plenty of women that work behind the scenes. So Angela Yee's whole point was when things happen, when they get controversy with interviewing guests, she felt like she didn't have nobody by her side. She felt alienated. She's the only woman, this and that. It's crazy. She couldn't wait to leave the Breakfast Club to start talking bad about them. Because on camera, it looked like they had a good relationship. I know like every now and then, it just seemed like they was going back and forth, but I felt like it was just jokes. But I guess Angela Yee, she talking about times where, I know it was one interview in particular, I think it was with K. Michelle. K. Michelle gave Angela Yee like some weird energy, and I guess she felt like Charlamagne or Envy didn't back her up. And then there was another interview back in 2016 when Gucci Mane came on the Breakfast Club, and he was just going in on Angela saying she wanted to smash him back in the day. She always wanted him. And she was like, no, I didn't. Like, I didn't always want you. I didn't want to smash you back in the day. And during that interview, Charlamagne and Envy was quiet. Like, they ain't say nothing to defend her. So I feel like around that time, that's when things probably was getting a little shaky. But it's crazy. She left, I think it was at the end of last year, is when she left the Breakfast Club. And ever since then, they haven't had a permanent female host. They've been bringing people on, but they haven't had any permanent guests. So I'm just kind of confused about why now she want to come out and speak her truth. But at the end of the day, Charlamagne and DJ Envy know the truth. Maybe they're going to talk about it on the Breakfast Club so they can give their side to it, man. What y'all think about this? What it be? Make sure to like, subscribe.